quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quickly complete. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all three phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially, David, when they've gotten an ACC play.
Yeah, and they've struggled. It's not the start they wanted, but what a coach is talking about. Like, when you get some adversity, how are you going to respond? And how do we finish the second half of the season so we can build on it for the future? It's not pretty, it's not fun, but let's finish strong throughout this conference play.
Well, Kevin Jennings has a high ceiling, David, and we've seen throughout his career when he's playing well, this offense is lights out. This is a guy who's quarterbacked this team to a college football playoff already, but there have been some dips as well. He's got to limit the mistakes. I think that's the whole key this season. Staying healthy, limiting the turnovers. If they do that, they'll be laughing on offense.
And he's not the biggest guy in the world, but his athletic ability really shines through. You just want to see him be more patient in the pocket. Like, make those easy plays. You don't have to always be fading away and make it hard on yourself. But the one thing you know about this offense, it's fast and it's fun. And this is a guy that can scramble around and make big plays.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, that essentially ends up being a punt for the offense. 3rd down, you're taking a deep shot, and because you were able to make the tackle relatively quickly after the guy picked it off, it's essentially just flipping the field.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Mensah. With the catch, it's Fletcher. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. Caught on the outside, it's Vaughn. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
As a play caller, you feel confident throwing this out to the perimeter against zone coverage when you have that kind of timing and chemistry with this quarterback and receiver do. You saw it on that one.
And the Hurricanes are rolling down the field. Powers through the defender. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
So now it's 2nd and long. Run in the red zone. It's Fletcher. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. And this one's not gonna work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're gonna go for it here. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Mensah, pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. A little release to the back. Could not make his way to the corner.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And he is knocked down. Immediately after the catch, that punt coverage team had its hair on fire. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Now on the move.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Mustangs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll test the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Open space at the 25. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive.
Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, SMU.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Running inside, it's Fletcher. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Canes line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to feel the putt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They knock him down right there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Third down coming here, and they need to get it out to the 44. Wants to adjust the pattern. The give to the back. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his open field running there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throwing, Mensah. He'll take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU taking on the Michigan Wolverines.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Here's Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job.
Throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Finds a spot in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
People talk about physical tackles all the time. That's how you deliver the boom. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from him going forward to flat backwards on his back.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on third down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
Under fire. Touchdown, Hurricanes. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Breaks into the open. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button.
Could be an alley. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. completion to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Third and 6 yards to go. He'll run it again. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Hale. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Mustangs in the hurry-up.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're
and the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go right back to him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
On fourth down, looking to pass. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough.